What's going on, guys? Mark Fleetwood here from Old Line Fishing, and today we present to you a comedy of errors. So on Wednesday, Dave and I decided that we were going to try to get a couple hours of fishing in before work. So I called him up Wednesday morning, said, Dave, meet me at the Wawa on Route 40 about 9:30, and I'll show you where we're going to go from there. So what I had in mind was going to Swan Harbor Farm. If anybody is not familiar, Swan Harbor Farm is kind of right between Aberdeen and Havre de Grace. Going Route 40 east, you would pass through Aberdeen, make a right on the Oakington Road, and if you're coming west from Havre de Grace, you would go all the way through Havre de Grace and then make a left on the Oakington Road. So Swan Harbor Farm is a pretty big place. There's a agricultural center. There's a large party pavilion. A lot of weddings and receptions are done there. And at the end of the property, there's a very large, long, wide open fishing pier. It's got pretty much everything. Wide open spaces for casting. Multiple people can be there at the same time. There's a cleaning sink with running water. Very nice fishing spot. So we were going to go, and I got a bag of frozen shrimp, see if we can catch some catfish, maybe some striped bass. I don't know, anything really. A lot of perch, a lot of white perch, yellow perch. Brought some night crawlers in case that didn't work. Just doing some basic fishing a couple hours before work. Didn't really have anything planned out too far in advance. And we definitely wanted to get out because the Friday trip to Loch Raven is going to have to be postponed. Hopefully we'll get out Sunday, maybe Monday, but the weather report for Friday got really ugly. It's going to be mid-40s, overcast, possibility for rain all day, and the real kicker is that it's going to be 20 to 25 mile per hour winds. So if anybody who's tried to control a John boat with a 36-pound thrust trolling motor knows 25 to 30 mile per hour winds, you're not controlling anything. The wind's telling you where you're going. So like I said, we decided we wanted to get out, wanted to get some footage, but the comedy of errors comes in on my part. So first and foremost, I leave to go, and I forgot my net. Normally not that big of a deal, but when you start to get on a really good catfish bite, you get some big ones, and it definitely cost us, especially Dave. And in the video, or after the video, I want you guys to comment, let me know how you feel about whether or not Dave can make a claim for his personal best for a channel cat based off the footage. And I essentially lost the fish for him. Forgot the net, tried to get a good grip on it, couldn't really, way too big to swing up onto the pier, so I tried to get a grip, and I ended up holding nothing but a swivel where the leader broke, and and that was it. That was all she wrote. So that was big mistake number one, big rookie error. Error number two, I don't know if you guys can see on my arms, but I forgot sunblock. Big mistake, and Bella, if you're watching, I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. But yeah, I'm paying for it. I'm pretty roasted. You guys, anybody goes out fishing, goes out a lot in the sun and anything, fishing, sports, work, outside, protect yourself, guys. Getting sunburned sucks. Worse than that is the long-term effects. Nobody wants to have issues with skin cancer or anything like that. So definitely that was a big mistake. We need to make sure that we protect ourselves, from the sun. And lastly, I decided to try a head mount for the GoPro, and it was a failure. I didn't get a proper check on it. I move my head way too much. I'm always checking, looking around. Any noise, anybody yelling and screaming, catching a fish or anything around me, my head's darting, and it shows in the footage. So we don't have a whole lot of good footage, but I want to make sure to get something out to you guys. I do have some footage of the catfish that Dave caught, and honestly, the last mistake is we were fishing way too light a line for what we were catching. we were on 6 and 8 pound fluorocarbon. Eventually we switched to a leader with a 30-pound braid on the leader, but fortunately that wasn't until after Dave lost the personal best catfish. So enough of me, let's get into the video, and again, thanks for watching.
It don't matter underground or the mainstream. We taking over everything, American dreams. Make a move, long nights to the
Yeah, let him run a little bit because he's gonna come up from deep. I would actually, let me loosen your drag up a little bit, let him take some line out so he don't break you off. Should be good. Give a little jump there too. If he's big, I'll run down to the side dock and oh shit, yeah. Woo! Got a big one. Dave, swing him over this way. Once you can tire him out. That's a catfish. Catfish? A big catfish.
Oh, it's a fat John. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's pretty big. Hey, watch my line. Don't let him get around the pier.
Yeah, just don't let him wrap you up on those pillars.
For real? Line? He got big catfish. Oh yeah. One of your size. Oh yeah. Look at that John. Oh, he big.
He's still pissed off. He's tired.
Oh yeah, he's pissed. Heck yeah.
Come on, buddy.
He got a huge one.
Yeah, didn't bring my net either. I thought about that.
What y'all catching with shrimp?
Shrimp, yeah.
Oh yeah, they like that shrimp. I'm trying to get a big. Look, he move. Yeah, he's looking at the rock. He's bigger than the cart.
Come on, dude.
10 on the leader. All right, you put the 10 on.
Yeah.
Damn.
You broke the line.
Yep.
You broke? Man, I didn't even get the video. I should have kept the video.
Damn.
Wow. He got away, huh? He snapped as soon as he got close. The hook broke in his mouth.
Yep.
No worries.
That was my bad there, Dave.
No worries.
Shit.
It was probably like 20 plus inches.
Yeah.
That's a personal best for me, damn sure.
It probably was like 22. 20
Get GoPros on?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we might start putting
Yeah.
shrimp up here.
There's plenty in there if you guys want to try some.
You just hopped out?
We won't be able to. We won't be able to get through them all today.
That's what it was, yeah.
We've never tried that.
Headache.
You ever catch a silver? You ever seen a silver catfish? I caught a big one up at Havre Grace.
Was it a